5 key pension news items. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay informed about the latest pension news. Let's start with the 5th news item. Urgent call. Suspended pensions minister amidst scandalous office expense scandal. In a news report, calls have emerged for the Prime Minister to take action against a minister who has come under scrutiny for allegedly misusing his taxpayer-funded office for campaigning purposes. The Parliamentary Expenses Watchdog has referred Paul Maynard, the pensions minister, to an investigator after allegations arose that he had charged taxpayers for producing political materials. The Sunday Times, which broke the story, also revealed that Maynard claimed rent for an office that served as the headquarters for his local Conservative association. The Liberal Democrats have urged Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to suspend Maynard from the Tory party and remove him as a minister while the serious allegations are being investigated. The Labour Party, too, emphasized the need for a thorough investigation into any misuse of taxpayer money. According to the Sunday Times, Maynard had justified using his constituency office for political activity to a party activist, stating that it was not a wise use of party funds to establish a separate office. The newspaper's analysis showed that since his election in 2010, Maynard has spent £106,000 on printing and associated costs, a figure higher than any other recorded expenses claimed by a Conservative MP. The report highlighted that the owner of the office charged an annual rent of £8,220, and Maynard reportedly submitted these invoices to the Independent Parliamentary Standards Authority, IPSA, who then paid the rent. Additionally, donors who wished to contribute funds to the local party allegedly had to deposit the money in Maynard's own bank account or that of his chief of staff. The IPSA, established in the aftermath of the MP's ballot expenses scandal of 2009, has principles in place that stipulate MPs can only claim expenses for parliamentary purposes. Furthermore, MPs are expected to conform to the MP's Code of Conduct, which includes adhering to the 7 principles of public life, encompassing values such as honesty and transparency. Lib Dem Deputy Leader Daisy Cooper insisted that the Prime Minister should suspend Maynard's party membership and ministerial role while these serious allegations are thoroughly examined. Cooper expressed concern over repeated instances of senior Conservatives showing disregard for the rules, claiming that the Conservative Party is unfit to govern and advocating for a general election. Annalise Dodds, chairwoman of the Labour Party, underscored the gravity of the allegations and called for a comprehensive investigation. Dodds raised questions about accountability within the Conservative Party, the handling of the complaint against Maynard, and the possible misuse of taxpayer funds by other Tory MPs. She argued that Sunak's promises of professionalism and integrity were in tatters even before these revelations came to light, emphasizing the need for change through a general election with Labour. IPSA confirmed that it would refer the matter to its compliance officer to establish the facts of the case and determine if an investigation is warranted. According to IPSA, MPs can use their offices for party political activities as long as it is part of an approved subletting agreement. Maynard has been requested to provide a comment but has not responded yet. In a statement issued to the Sunday Times, he claimed that he had appropriate financial agreements with IPSA regarding his constituency office's occasional use by the local Conservative association. Maynard assured that he would seek clarification from IPSA and abide by their findings, ensuring prompt payment if necessary. Adding to the challenges faced by Sunak, a potential by-election looms in Blackpool due to a lobbying scandal involving MP Scott Benton. The Times exposed Benton's offer to lobby ministers and table parliamentary questions on behalf of gambling investors. Facing a recommended 35-day suspension, Benton intends to appeal the decision made by the Commons Standards Committee. If the suspension is upheld, he may face a by-election after losing the party whip. Breaking news. UK state pension age escalates, major policy overhaul imminent. In a move reflective of increasing life expectancy, the UK government has announced that the state pension age will gradually rise. Currently set at 66, the pension age will increase to 67 between 2026 and 2028, and further to 68 by 2046. This decision comes after a 2017 review suggested speeding up the increase to 68 by 2039, but was postponed due to a slowdown in life expectancy growth. The next review of retirement age is scheduled for 2026. The state pension in the UK is determined by an individual's birth date and national insurance record. As of now, the full new state pension amounts to £203.85 per week, while the basic pension stands at £156.20 per week. However, both figures are expected to rise under the triple lock promise, which ensures that state pensions increase by either inflation, average earnings, or 2.5%. Consequently, the new state pension will increase to £221.20 per week and the basic pension to £169.50 per week. Upcoming changes to pension policies in the UK are significant. These include the elimination of the pension lifetime allowance, currently capped at £1,073,100, lowering the auto-enrollment age from 22 to 18, and discontinuing the lower earnings limit for pension contributions, presently set at £6,240. Furthermore, the state pension is due for an 8.5% increase in April, in line with the triple lock policy. The change in the state pension age timeline has been announced by the Chancellor. It means that individuals born after April 5, 1960, will receive their state pension after their 66th birthday, while those born after April 5, 1961, will have to wait until they turn 67. This decision has raised concerns among organizations such as Age UK, who worry about the impact on individuals in poor health, caregivers, and those currently unemployed. They call for a comprehensive analysis and the establishment of an independent pensions advisory commission to guide future pension-related decisions. Revolutionary cut in national insurance, prime time for boosting your state pension? Yesterday, over 27 million workers experienced a much-appreciated boost in their take-home pay. This positive change was made possible by a reduction of 2p in national insurance, NI, contributions. The reduced rate of 10% now applies to earnings between £12,571 and £50,270, as opposed to the previous 12% rate. The Chancellor, Jeremy Hunt, announced this cut during last year's autumn statement, highlighting that it would equate to a £450 annual benefit for someone earning the average wage of £35,400. In addition to employed workers, 2 million self-employed individuals will also enjoy a reduction in their NI contributions starting from April. While most workers will welcome the decrease in their tax bill, some may find an opportunity to achieve substantial financial gains by voluntarily making extra national insurance payments. This prospect arises from the fact that the size of one's state pension upon retiring is determined by their national insurance record. To bridge any gaps in the record, there is currently a special window allowing individuals to make additional top-ups in national insurance, effectively buying up to 10 extra years of state pension contributions. It is worth noting that the cost of these voluntary NI contributions was not included in the Chancellor's tax cuts, as the payment method differs. Taxpayers have until April 2025 to make these top-ups, after which this option will cease to exist. Many individuals have already seized this concession to enhance their state pension. According to official figures published by HM Revenue and Customs, there was an 85% surge in voluntary contributions made in the year leading up to March 2023, with total payments rising to £392 million compared to the previous year's £212 million. Experts regard this as an enticing proposition, as it could potentially enable someone to spend up to £8,000 to gain a £77,400 increase in income over a 20-year retirement period. In an extreme scenario, purchasing 16 years of top-ups in one go could raise one's state pension income by 123,841 during the next 2 decades, as stated by the stockbroker Interactive Investor. Steve Webb, a former pensions minister and current partner at consultancy LCP, describes this opportunity as incredibly generous, suggesting that allocating any savings resulting from the recent NI cut towards topping up the state pension could be the best investment one can make. He adds that the vast majority of people who take advantage of this strategy can expect to be financially better off within 4 years and earn thousands of pounds in profit during retirement. It is worth mentioning that the state pension is currently paid from the age of 66, with the amount received dependent on factors such as the number of years worked, earnings, and employment status. There are 2 types of state pensions: the basic pension, applicable to individuals who reached state pension age before April 6, 2016, and the new flat rate pension, available to those reaching state pension age after this date. Under the basic state pension, individuals needed 30 years of NI contributions to receive £156.20 a week. In contrast, the new state pension requires 35 years of NI contributions to secure the full flat rate amount, which is £203.85 per week. Any gaps in NI contributions will result in a reduced pension amount at retirement age. However, these gaps can be filled by paying a flat rate to buy the missing NI contributions. Unlike the Class 1 contributions made monthly by employed workers as a percentage of their income, these top-up contributions, known as Class 3 contributions, have a fixed cost. For each week of contributions, the cost is £15.85, and a year's worth between 2006 and 2016 equates to £824.20. Currently paying £824.20 increases the state pension by £303 per year, which amounts to at least £6,060 over a 20-year retirement. It is important to note that the Class 3 contribution rate, commonly paid by workers, will be frozen in the next tax year and will not rise with inflation. Self-employed individuals, on the other hand, usually pay the Class 2 NI rate, and a year's worth of contributions costs just £163.80, with the same impact on the state pension as Class 3 contributions. Various circumstances can contribute to individuals having gaps in their NI records. Examples include part-time employment, earning below the NI payment threshold, or taking breaks from work to care for children or elderly relatives. If one suspects having such gaps, checking their record on the government's website is advised. Additionally, contacting the Future Pension Center, 0800-731-0175, for individuals below the age of 66, or the Pension Service, 0800-731-7898. For those above the pension age, can provide insight into eligible years for making extra contributions and the potential benefits to be gained. 2024 Financial Game Changer. Time to revamp your financial strategies. Intro. Regular reviews are a crucial aspect of maintaining one's financial affairs in order, compliant, and well prepared for any changes that may impact tax efficiency and financial security. With laws and regulations continuously evolving, keeping abreast of developments and seizing new opportunities requires the guidance of a professional financial planner. Moreover, changes in personal and family circumstances also necessitate a review to ensure that arrangements remain aligned with individual goals and aspirations. Tax planning. Before delving into any financial planning, determining tax residency is key, particularly for those new to Portugal or with ties to multiple countries. By structuring investments and wealth to minimize taxation obligations across jurisdictions, individuals can optimize their financial well-being while meeting required reporting obligations. Exploring Portugal's local tax regime may reveal additional opportunities for tax-efficient arrangements, making it essential to obtain expert advice to navigate the complexities of cross-border tax planning. Savings and investments. For those without an existing financial plan tailored to Portugal, reevaluating savings and investments becomes paramount. Assessing whether these strategies are better suited for a UK resident and ensuring they align with risk tolerance and tax-efficient opportunities specific to Portugal is crucial. Developing a customized investment strategy, considering factors such as personal circumstances, time horizon, needs, aims, and risk tolerance, is key to successful investing. Diversification across countries, asset types, sectors, and companies can help avoid overexposure, while exploring investment structures that offer multi-currency flexibility mitigates exchange rate risks. Pensions. Given the significance of pensions in securing financial stability throughout retirement, understanding the latest regulations and exploring available options becomes vital. Weighing the pros and cons, tax implications, and potential benefits specific to Portugal are essential steps in making informed decisions regarding pension funds. Seeking regulated professional advice protects against pension scams and ensures alignment with personal circumstances and objectives. Estate planning. Reviewing estate planning is critical, particularly when considering Portugal's inheritance tax regime, which offers significant benefits compared to the UK. Understanding Portuguese succession law and its implications for family and heirs is paramount. Portugal's forced heirship rules, automatically allocating a portion of the estate to direct family members regardless of intentions, should be considered. Utilizing the EU regulation, Brussels IV, can enable relevant British law to apply instead. To achieve tax-efficient estate planning that aligns with personal wishes, individuals should seek expert cross-border advice, especially if there is a continued liability for UK inheritance tax. Conducting a thorough and comprehensive financial health check, addressing taxation, investments, pensions, and estate planning is crucial to secure peace of mind and a prosperous financial future in Portugal. Remaining vigilant, staying informed, and seeking expert advice can ensure individuals and their families are best positioned to navigate the complexities of the financial landscape and enjoy a thriving future. Alert: DWP benefit recipients bracing for major payment cuts, essential guide. Inside. In April 2024, thousands of British people who rely on benefits from the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, may face reductions in their entitlement, despite the recent 6-7% increase announced in the Chancellor's autumn statement, according to the Child Poverty Action Group, CPA. The charity cautions that the benefit cap, the maximum amount claimable for people of working age in need, will not be raised along with the payments, as it was in the previous statement. As a result, the increase will inadvertently push more individuals above the cap's threshold. While CPG acknowledges that the raise in benefit rates and support for rent costs will assist many struggling families with the rising prices this winter, they emphasize that over 85,000 households affected by the benefit cap will see no increase in their support. CPAG condemns the benefit cap for severing the connection between need and entitlement in the Social Security system, as households may receive less than what is essential for their well-being. On average, affected households face a weekly loss of £53, compounding the challenges faced by individuals already living below the poverty line. In response to these concerns, a spokesperson for the DWP highlighted their commitment to supporting the most vulnerable. They cited a comprehensive £94 billion cost of living support package, amounting to approximately £3,700 per household. Additionally, benefits have been raised by 1%, and an investment of £5 billion has been made to facilitate job opportunities, thereby offering long-term financial security. The benefit cap. A brief overview. The benefit cap varies based on an individual's circumstances, considering factors such as location, presence of children, and whether they are applying as a single person or part of a couple. The current rates for individuals residing outside of London are as follows: £423, 46 per week, or £1,835 per month for couples. £423, 46 per week, or £1,835 per month for single parents with dependent children. £283, 71 per week, or £1,229, 42 per month for single adults. For those living within Greater London, the rates are £486.98 per week, or £2,110, 25 per month for couples. £486.98 per week, or £2,110, 25 per month for single parents with dependent children. £326, 26 per week, or £1,492 per month for single adults. Who is affected and who is exempt? The benefit cap typically applies to individuals aged between 16 and state pension age who receive various payments, including universal credit, child benefit, housing benefit, income support, and more. However, those above state pension age are not affected. Furthermore, certain circumstances provide exemptions from the cap, such as receiving working tax credit, universal credit due to disability or health conditions, caring for someone with a disability, or earning over £722 per month, combined income, after taxes and national insurance contributions. Additionally, individuals receiving specific benefits, such as adult disability payment, carer's allowance, or war widow's pension, are exempt from the cap. Notably, there is a 9-month grace period before the cap may be enforced, depending on earnings. In case the cap poses difficulties, the government advises individuals to promptly contact the DWP or their local council for assistance.